welcome to another episode of the Stripes Show. I have no idea why you are live right now because I don't think we have any topic to comment. So I let Tiago and Andrea talk about what they want today because I don't think there is nothing that we should talk about.
We should talk about the 3 points against Parma. We were losing 1-0 again, and three points, very important for us, for the project, for whatever is. Colin!
How we doing?
Good. How are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good now, pretty good. No magnificent images behind me tonight.
No, I was about to say what a beautiful jersey selection.
Colin, don't get me wrong, power. No, okay. Do we really need to talk about the game against Parma? Because that was
Can I start with the toughest situation possible?
Go.
Is Ronaldo able to play for the squad? Is he able to jump in the wall? Is he able to receive some criticism when he
Thiago, you look surprised about stuff that we already knew about Ronaldo. I mean, if you sign Ronaldo, that's part of the packet.
I'm not surprised, but if you're not able to jump in the wall, why you're in the wall?
Well, look against Porto.
And why did you jump with Porto?
Yeah, exactly. He jumped against Porto.
No,
yes.
He jumped.
No. He jumped against Porto.
He did jump.
If that is a jump, then my 200 pounds.
No, but you know what? I definitely agree with you. But having seen what happened against Porto, why Ronaldo is still going on the wall? Honestly, that's a question I would like to have with you, because it's obvious he doesn't want to go on the wall. Okay, don't put him on the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
there is an entire coaching staff that need to look for it, because supposedly we are the best coaching staff, because we know Pirlo it doesn't have a lot of experience, but his coaching staff is well experienced, because there's something like Gagliardi, they're supposed like the best match analyst in Italy. Okay, so why we're not taking care about this situation?
Look, I mean, I just want to jump in because
ciao, man.
You don't need
how's it going, guys?
Ciao.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, I'm late.
No, you're good. You're good. So yeah, I was just going to say, you don't need like a really top coach to understand that you know when you're in a wall, you can't go like this. You can't go like that. I mean, you have to look at the ball. You have to face the ball. Do you know what I mean? And be able to react from. You can't. I mean,
you're gonna be afraid of it.
You can't be afraid of the ball. It's a ball. He's 36 years of age. He doesn't need a coach to tell him that. He needs to. That's an attitude problem. Like, in my opinion, it's only my.
Are you guys talking about Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the issue, it shouldn't be. Okay, that's the least problem we have tonight. Honestly, to be honest, this is the least problem that we have. Okay, because we have much more to talk about that. Because honestly, but why is going to the wall? Because obviously he doesn't want to be there. So don't put him over there.
You know, Matteo, the problem is.
But if you want to talk about free kick, I thought that we having Dybala on the pitch solve our issue with free kick.
Yeah, you know, the problem is not that Ronaldo is on
nobody.
the wall.
Nobody got my assist.
No, yeah, but you know, the problem is not exactly this. The problem is Ronaldo doesn't want to be treated like a prima donna, and yet when he commits some mistake, no one argues against him. This is a problem for me, honestly, because honestly, I expect at least four or five dirty words I expected from Buffon after that free kick, and Buffon was.
Well, okay, we need to be honest. Okay, today Ronaldo was an embarrassment for our team, for himself. Yeah. So and he's one of the many players that should be embarrassed, because I can know honestly. Okay, we won 3-1 a game that we should have won probably 7-0. Probably okay. We have issue with it, and we scored 3 goals with 2 by Alexander, 1 with deleted. It's like okay. Yeah. We didn't even try to win the game. It was a must-win game for us. We didn't have the right attitude from the beginning. So I would like question what is the coaching staff doing. Well, I have no idea what the coaching staff is doing. Then I see Ronaldo and Dybala play together, never pass each other one ball. Okay, they never pass each other one ball. I see several players between. I think Dybala 3 times, Artur 3 times, sleeping on the ground because probably they didn't have the right cleats on there. And so I play soccer for like 35 years, okay? And when I was playing like a kind of a decent level of soccer, if my coach see me sleeping me on the ground on a ball, okay, it was kicking my butt so bad you have no idea, guys. Okay, so then we can talk about the free kick, the wall, and this and that. But I don't see any heart from this team. I don't see any right attitude. I don't see any willing to succeed. I don't see any grinta. I don't see nothing.
Matteo, you're a little too much with Dybala, I think. No,
I'm
today
he was good.
Today Dybala was one of the good point of our team. Beside that, I agree with most of the things you said. No, not on the approach or the willing to win. I mean, we clearly saw Ronaldo getting upset and frustrated, but not with the team, Thiago. I think he was frustrated because he couldn't score because he was not in shape. And probably that's also, you can also see it as a good point because, last time when he was not part of the team against Atalanta, we thought there were some kind of issues with Pirlo, and today we clearly saw that he is not in the best shape. So I think that there was a point on Ronaldo being frustrated. Besides that, the team didn't play a good game because we're still very slow when we pass the ball each other. But I like that they brought the 3 points home. They scored the 3 goals, and even though we were losing 1-0, we actually made it happen. That's a good thing, guys.
I'd like to talk about today's game for a bit. First of all, you're talking, Matteo, about Dybala and Ronaldo never passing. Here's the thing. Dybala today played actually one of the nicer games he's played this season.
It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard to do that, though.
Exactly. No, this season. Yeah. This season, I'm talking. So the first 5 minutes, I think there was a beautiful pass from Dybala to Ronaldo in the box. Ronaldo literally just had to put his foot through it, and it would have been in. But that didn't happen. Oh well. However, one issue I found crazy is that if we were playing a good team today with somebody like Lewandowski in front or somebody tall, even if Mandzukic was playing against us today, there were 4 or 5 headers that were completely unmarked, like completely unmarked.
Unbelievable.
It was a joke every time somebody was sending a ball into a box, whether it be a corner, free kick, anything.
Unbelievable. You're definitely right.
Free every
I don't know if De Ligt, that was on De Ligt. De Ligt also De Ligt played a great attacking game today. On defense, I don't know. He was shaky.
But De Ligt, I think is not the first game this year. I think, and I absolutely probably think that De Ligt is like one of the few champions they were on this team. Okay, and I see him struggling so much this year. For example, against Benevento, I see De Ligt was struggling so bad against the guy, and it was so. My feeling is, and that's why I'm so negative today. And you have started going on what happened in the last 48 hours. Okay, it's so this team. I don't know what happened with this team. Honestly, I really don't have no idea.
You don't have
I'm about
we can beat it around the bush as much as we want. this team as a team isn't meant to be a team, honestly. And add to that an inexperienced coach like Pirlo. Honestly, there are things that Allegri and even Sarri gave us, right? That somehow we always push through. De Ligt right now is struggling because he's very young. He still has a lot to learn. As much as he's a great player, he still has a lot to learn. Pirlo's not the guy to teach him.
Yeah, but
If
Probably
Allegri
right.
was still coach, I'm not saying Allegri should still be coach, but if Allegri was coach, Allegri knew how to work the defense.
But
He would have
just to
learned
cut across you,
Go ahead.
Pirlo is not the defensive coach. Igor Tudor is the defensive coach. So
Yeah,
Okay,
but
sorry, my bad.
no,
it's not your bad. It's just
But Pirlo is part of Pirlo.
you
is
can't
the
hang it
coach.
all on Pirlo.
No, I'm not putting it all on Pirlo. When I'm talking about Pirlo, I'm talking about the whole coaching staff because that all adds up in the end.
No. Yeah, like Julius saying here, the reality, guys, is really simple to me. And we won 3-1 just because we play against Parma today. If we play against whatever team, maybe Crotone, that is worse than Parma right now, with every other team that has something to play for, or there's some kind of like that are able to play like organized soccer, I think tonight we were losing probably 2-3-0, maybe 2-1.
Yeah,
I don't. That is the one. And guys, Andrea knows me, Thiago knows me, Colin, I guess already knows me. They know that I'm like always try to be on the positive side. Today it was painful to watch.
I'm really surprised, Matteo, because you are normally very positive about things. And like I'll be honest, I agree with you. If it was anyone else, only Parma, who struggled and they looked toothless, it didn't look like they could cause us any damage at all. It was literally a pot shot free kick that did it. I mean, like, other than that, if we were on our game, there should have been no issue at all. But a better team, maybe we don't come back into that game.
You know, Matteo, this morning I woke up way before my alarm, and I was in a bad mood because basically I've been living in a constant earthquake for the last 3 days. And I think that's something that I was also afraid on how about how the player were gonna get into the pitch, after all happened the last 3 days. So I think for you it was kind of the same too, and I think you were not in a very good mood while watching the game. So I understand why you were upset, but I mean, I want you to fix this microphone because it's making a lot of noise. First of all,
who, me?
I think before it was you.
Hold on.
I'm not sure.
I want you to try to see the positive part, because the what we did wrong today is something that unfortunately accompany us since the beginning of the season. Is the same problems, the same mistakes, and like the problem with the coach like Pirlo and his staff. On my opinion, it's about the courage. That they are not showing the courage they were showing at the beginning of the season, when they would put Frabotta or whoever they would need to whenever we were in emergency. Because if we wait until minute 70 or minute 80 to change players, and the excuse is that we don't have players in the bench, I answer is not true. It's not true, because in 2002 the best league, I always talk about that, but for me is the best campionato we ever won. Thuram will go play like a right wing against Brescia, and there was a key game where Thuram was the best player in the pitch, and he didn't like to play the position. What I'm telling you, you gotta be you gotta have courage. Lippi had courage to force Thuram to play in that position.
It's vodka.
Pirlo
And I'm
needs
still not
courage.
drinking water. Sorry, Andrea.
No, you're good. Don't worry. Water is oxidating. That's what we say in Italy. It's bad for your health. And you gotta have the courage to trust your team, no matter what.
No, I agree. I agree. Even let me say something. I agree with you 100%. You know that most of the time I agree with you. Thuram best role was a right back. That's why he played with the French national team. And this is like you remember how he was playing like a couple with Camoranesi as a right winger and Thuram as a right back. They were funny to watch, honestly. Yeah, but I agree. But how many times you already told in this show? Okay. Okay,
we played Tudor. We played Tudor.
Yeah, but how many time we said that he's waiting too much to make a change? Every episode right now?
No. That's what. No, I know. I'm not telling you. Today we waited too much. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everything happened that you didn't like today. It's something that it was already there. For the whole season, it has been there. So let's get whatever we did better than the other games. No, let's start from that point. No,
it's so different.
because you don't want
the only thing,
Matteo, because you don't want to see
Dybala.
It's not because you don't see him, because you don't want to see him. Because today Dybala played a good game. With Atalanta, it was tough.
About today, I'm just taking the 3 point, and hopefully in the next 3 days we're gonna do something, because if we play this game against Fiorentina, I don't see how we can, and we need a 3 point against Fiorentina. Actually depends, because we'll see, because with Milan losing tomorrow is Roma Atalanta and then Napoli Lazio tomorrow, so 2 interesting games. Let's say Napoli Lazio. Roma. And hopefully winning by Roma and a tie between Napoli and Lazio would be nice, honestly. But okay, so anybody want to say anything else about the game today, and then we're gonna move to the other conversation that I don't think is gonna.
I think we have to mention. Sorry, go ahead, Thiago.
No, I would like to mention as well, for example, another player that I didn't expect it to be like this this evening. That is Bonucci. Honestly, I expected Bonucci to struggle against Pele, but
he did.
And so did De Ligt.
I mean, much more against a player that tall and that strong. But yet he did some nice readings, but after that, Andrea said from players from the bench, the problem is that every single match there is no good players. I mean, there is no good performances from the bench. This evening, for example, I think that only Rabiot recovered some balls, while Ramsey struggled, Kulusevski struggled, Morata.
Yeah, but they play 15 minutes at the end, guy, when the game was basically over. Come on.
Over, yeah.
25 minutes, honestly.
No. Well, they came in.
1 minute. Come on.
Now I need to check. Yeah. Omar, you want to say anything about the game?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm waiting for the season to be over. I don't want to.
Honestly, 74.
Omar is waiting 74 for the pain to be over.
I'm honestly waiting for the pain to be over. I mean, we felt pain last 2 years under Allegri. We felt pain under Sarri. This is a new hole. I take that pain over this pain.
Yeah, I mean, 2009, 2010 was way more painful.
Oh my God.
We're not talking about Ferrara. We're not talking about Zaccheroni. We're not talking about Del Neri. Okay.
Those names are blasphemy right now.
Let's talk about Rino Marchesi. Probably I'm the only one who witnessed that.
Yeah, no, I don't. Not in my days. Not in my days.
Before my Freddy.
My Freddy is.
My Freddy, I know that.
Paolo.
You know that I have a different opinion about my Freddy, but it's not the day we're gonna talk about this right now. So yeah. I agree, Omar. I agree. This season has been so painful in so many ways, And just to address Thiago, the first substitution was made in the minute 74. Okay, so there are 15 minutes when the game was basically over. Okay, and was Ronaldo probably was playing just for himself more than for the team. Like he did play for most of the game for himself. Okay, and but the thing about Dybala, guys, I'm not against him, but if we're saying that Dybala tonight have a nice game, I guess. I'm overvaluing Dybala because I'm expecting something else from him. That's why. Because to me, he's not like a normal player. He needs. I'm not expecting Dybala what I'm expecting from McKennie, for example. Okay, I'm expecting from Dybala way more. So I'm not expecting from. Okay, but that's why I'm so critic with him.
Mate, but okay.
Yeah, I can agree. I was not a 6.5. No. I can give you a 6.
Disagree.
Mate, in a game where we said that nobody was moving, we were slow on passing the ball, and everybody was playing bad. I mean, what else you wanted Dybala to do? No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well,
I see. I would like you to
agree.
Okay, Dybala.
I agree with Andrea. There is no. Sorry to cut you off, Matteo.
No.
There are no players that are actually moving forward. These are players that are sticking back in the midfield and doing nothing.
Well, but Dybala need to tell me or tell his teammates or tell the coach if you want to play a right back, right winger, forward striker. Right? I don't know. I don't know what you want to play because everybody is blaming the coach for where he's playing. Okay, dude, he's playing the same way with 3 different coaches. So and everybody's blaming the coach when the only thing remaining the same is how Dybala is playing the position. Only with Sarri he was able to play more like a striker. Okay, and when he was playing close to the goal, he did his best because obviously he did his best, right? But why? Because with Sarri, we were now going wide. We were staying really attacking the middle.
Our play this season has always been find Cuadrado and hope for the best. It's not a secret, or find Ronaldo, one of the two. But I mean, we always complain about Dybala going, Dybala's playing too deep. He needs to play closer to the goal. Well, nobody's supporting him when he's going to the goal. So he has to start everything from the back by himself and hopefully run forward and then get to the goal.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, it's my opinion. It's not saying that I'm right and you're wrong. It's just my opinion because everybody look to me is blaming everybody else than Dybala. But okay,
I'm number 1 to always blame Dybala, but today's game is not it.
You're number 2. Number 1 is.
I wait the end of this painful season for the blamings.
Let's try to think in this way. Right now, we are not that well. We are not that bad positioned for a Champions League spot if they let us go to Champions League next year. Okay, and we still have an Italy Cup final to play. Okay,
they're gonna put us in the Europa League 5 years straight. You'll see.
And
they were only waiting for an excuse. I mean,
what I was expecting yesterday is Inter was gonna go out of the Super League, blame Juve and Milan for getting them into the Super League. Milan would get docked 20 points. Juve would been taken down to Serie C, honestly. But
you know, guys, today before
actually Marotta has a nice statement today before the game.
I was about to say Marotta before the game and Conte after the game, different from Maldini. That is just jumping in this charity cart where they wanna look like
the soccer by the people for the people
for the people starting from the salary of Ceferin.
Yeah, I agree.
We start from the salary of Ceferin, our protector,
Did you guys
the godfather of Agnelli daughter?
Gross.
Did you guys hear about Khelefi of PSG being the president of the European teams or something like that.
European Club Association.
Yeah.
European
No.
Club Association.
The position that Agnelli resigned. Yeah, because now we have the soccer for the people,
For the people,
by the
for the
people,
people.
and by
No,
exactly.
guys,
No money involved.
Guys, the only
Yeah.
I'm gonna accept everything, but they gotta stop.
You wanna give me your credit card?
It's not a credit card. It's
How about the soccer for the 6,500 people who died?
No, they have to stop talking about this. I mean, it's very ironic for real. They gotta stop talking about this stuff about a poor team, about the money, about
the poor fans.
A poor person cannot afford to watch soccer today. You know, because if a poor person want to watch soccer, cannot afford to pay everything they want us to pay. That meaning fuck. That meaning stop faking and being the salvation army of you're just thinking to your pocket.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to. Sorry to cut you off, Andrea. I'm gonna have to.
No,
off.
you're good. No,
So
what do you mean? Now that we have the interesting part of the conversation.
I'm sorry, guys. I actually have to.
You wanna avoid.
What's up, Andrea?
I guess I like this image. I don't know.
Andrea looks really pissed off. Look at that.
UEFA is cutting us.
The UEFA is cutting us. I'm gonna say this. I was never for or against the Super League, but I'm against this rhetoric that's been thrown around. Oh, the fans are what made other teams leave the Super League. No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit from the start to the end.
100%. Yeah.
It was never about the fans. It was never about the fans before the Super League. It was never about the fans after the Super League. Never about the fans in the Super League.
It's like Florentino Perez said. It's about saving soccer. It's about saving it.
It's about saving soccer. When the owners of all the English clubs don't even live in England, so how the hell would they give a damn about the protest?
I think that's how they convince them, Colin. That's how they convince them.
You
they
know
probably
what?
push some pressure.
But Colin, honestly, it's something that I don't. Anything is politics. Really, zero.
Yeah.
But for what I would know, Boris Johnson was basically everybody was making fun of him till yesterday. You live in Ireland, so it's Great Britain, okay? Until yesterday, he was a clown. After yesterday, he became a national hero. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
Well, just to point out, Ireland is not in Great Britain, Matteo.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, you're in the other.
Okay.
Matteo, before we go visit Colin, we need to study a little bit of history because after 3 or 4 beers, you cannot afford to say something like that.
No, but
it's dangerous there.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm really glad to see you guys. I'm sorry to cut this short, but last minute things have popped up. So.
Oh no, don't
Ciao,
worry.
You're
always
welcome.
Ciao, Forza Juve.
Forza Juve.
Bye, Omar. No, so we need to talk a little bit about what happened. So basically, on Sunday night. Sunday afternoon, there is this statement coming out, and like a Super League happening with 12 teams, 3 from Italy, 3 from Spain, and 6 from England. Okay, supposedly starting the Super League, and yesterday and Tuesday, basically everybody backing up except from the Italian team and the Spain team. So basically starting from and actually I think Atletico drop regularly soon too, actually. And who knows what happened. I think the trying to, I don't know, involve the fans. Honestly, I see Juventus Ultras putting the banner in front of the Allianz Stadium. I have no idea what they are. That was embarrassing, honestly.
No, okay. They say Juventus Ultras. It was someone from a specific group, which is fighters, which is not even allowed to get in the stadium anymore. And it depends. It can be one person from the group that goes and write down on the wall this thing. But the problem, Matteo, The problem is all the rhetoric and the advertisement that they're doing. And of course, there is going to be a lot of Juventus supporters that are going to believe to this kind of stuff. That's the big problem. This is a new calciopoli for us. Remember that.
That's what I'll be scared. It looks like nothing is going to happen. At least Gravina, newly elected as part of the UEFA after yesterday, because all of a sudden, so somebody pissed on his head in Italy because the Italian Olympic Committee basically
got rid of him.
So all of a sudden he become part of the UEFA member. Okay, today he said that the Italian team won't be fine for participating in the Super League. So at least it looked like Juventus, Inter Milan, the Real Madrid won't be sanctioned. Okay, and but yesterday actually I was really worried about that the UEFA, with that nonsense that they're famous for, were going really hard on us, honestly. So
on Agnelli.
So when that's
because,
why, and
because he was specific.
No, exactly.
With Agnelli and not with you.
Why they call him a snake? They call him a snake and liar. Actually the
chief of UEFA.
So why I was thinking that, and to address Adam that is in the chat, and then I'm still watching. And I'm under 10,000% on with Agnelli all the time, been with them all my life. Okay, but what happened after what happened, and after the backlash of the Super League, because that we need to call it. Okay, and I think, and I was scared. I'm still scared the UEFA in some way they're gonna punish us. I don't know, but I don't think they can stop giving us penalty, because they still don't give penalties to us in Champions League. So I don't think they can do that in even worse than now. But to save Juventus, I think Agnelli had to quit, because basically he was the one promoting this project with Florentino Perez. And Florentino Perez, I think, is still a little bit more power than Agnelli right now. So
I think it's that's Juventus. That's Juventus call. That's Agnelli call. That's Elkan call. It's not our call as a supporter. If we want to be fair for Agnelli, it's precisely exactly in this moment that we gotta stay right next to him. We gotta say for Agnelli.
But yeah, I'm next to him. I'm supporting him.
No, Agnelli, no you. No, Agnelli, no you.
Yeah, absolutely.
When
no, you gotta be clear, because I already reading newspapers in Italy saying Juventus supporters against Agnelli. Real supporters knows that Juventus is Agnelli. Andrea Agnelli is Juventus, no matter what. And if you are a supporter of Juventus, you stay with Agnelli, no matter what.
Absolutely.
He's not trying to put money in his pocket.
He's not trying to put
money in his pocket like Ceferin, that just got to 3 million salary. Mr. Ceferin, that is talking about poor teams and rich teams. That is talking about snakes thinking only about money. The 3 millions of Ceferin on the salary is not the salary of Agnelli. Agnelli is trying to create to create money for a system that is not romantic anymore, because the soccer from the 90s doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist yet.
Sorry for that solo, but that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's ridiculous. That's gross.
Come on, let's be honest. This situation, this
Calm
is
down.
the moment where we don't need to see people like helping the club, helping the league, helping the other teams. It doesn't matter anymore. It is and was always Juventus against everyone else. This is the moment to be even more a supporter of the club.
Absolutely.
Because people's memory, it's absolutely for ants. It's difficult to face the situation. Yes, but this is the moment to support the club. Doesn't matter. There are rumors about Nazi being a cousin from Andrea, but doesn't matter. Right now, we need to support Andrea Agnelli in this situation. because it's the most important.
Guys, but I agree with you, but my reasoning was different, and I'm agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I would go with war with Agnelli if he coming to do.
Yeah.
And you know what the ironic part about all of this that is that Agnelli was a friend with Ceferin. Can I use the past tense? We know that Ceferin is the godfather of his daughter. Okay, of Agnelli.
It's all over now.
Yeah, and okay, but so if Agnelli really wanted to do something, why couldn't have just a special deal for Juventus with Ceferin without telling nobody? Actually, he was trying to work for the good of everybody, because from this project, everybody was benefiting from this project. It's ridiculous, the backlashing coming from the Cairo, from the De Laurentiis didn't say anything, from Lotito, from the Preziosi. I said the first one to want to come in this chat and say that no, Adamo, I'm sorry, maybe my English is bad, but you don't understand me, my friend. I'm sorry, you're totally wrong, but okay. And the first one in this chat coming asking for Gosens, and another time I'm gonna ban him.
Yeah, I posted about him already. He'd want to, like, my initial reaction. I was so angry when I saw that. I was like, this guy would want to shut his mouth unless
he doesn't want to play against Milan because why? Why? Because next year that maybe Milan is gonna get you as a coach, you're gonna ask for the money I'm making right now, because the culture is for the people. Come on.
No,
culture for the people.
No, but
for the people with the money.
Beside that, guys, the problem, the real problem would be only for UEFA, for the Champions League.
That's it. They're the only ones that suffer. Yeah,
that's the only one that because beside that, the system would be making money that will go around to all the other teams. The National League will still be going regularly. So.
The National League, the Lega Calcio would have been smart. It would have used the money that the Juventus, Milan, and Inter were bringing in Italy, because the money they were getting, probably they were going to invest in other player, in like the structuring facilities, all the kind of stuff. And maybe it was the time that Serie A would make some smart moves, some smart decisions. Instead of having a Serie A with 20 teams, we're going into a Serie A with 16 or 18, better 16 teams, because more games doesn't mean that it's a better soccer. I would go definitely for less calcio, okay? Because actually you can have calcio every 3 days. It's okay. Maybe you can a revolution to bring more interesting in the National League. You can have the playoff, because the playoff actually was the perfect moment to bring this up, because thinking about selling the TV rights for the playoff. But since in Italy you cannot think about the not in Italy, but in Spain, in England, it looks like even in Germany, Bayern Munich became like a saint all of a sudden. Unbelievable. Okay, German people become the same. It's all it's ridiculous in my opinion. Okay, but yeah, we have a Serie A right now with 20 teams, only 3 relegation. That we know the 3 teams are going to be relegated. In the last 2 months, 2 months ago, we already knew that Crotone and Parma was going down. So we have a league that is unwatchable right now. It's basically unwatchable right now, because we need to be honest with this. So if they were smart, but we are not smart, because we need to feed the people like De Laurentiis with Lotito, like Cairo with Preziosi. Cairo, who was like Gazzetta dello Sport, he goes on La Marca. So it's 3 years that in the market, in transfer market, doesn't spend €1. Okay, Preziosi as a team like Genoa that are have a roster with 35 players, mostly on loan from other team, that doesn't invest €1 in soccer. At De Laurentiis is different. Lotito got the money from the Champions League, and he went to Champions League with Vedat Murici and holding on the defense. Where is the money that you made from the Champions League? Probably in your pocket. So we don't need.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows
where that money goes.
Nobody
doesn't go into the team.
This is one of the criticism from Juventus ultra fans against Andrea Agnelli, because he was focused on improving the league, helping to have more spots in the Champions League. Now,
exactly.
The league doesn't give an effort for that anymore. Now, this is exactly the moment when he think it's more important to focus on the club. And this is exactly what we want, because it's time to focus on ourselves and keep improving, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem that
we fuck everybody else.
And and we need to do our job. We need to demolish every single team every single time right now. It doesn't matter anymore.
But guys,
here's a question.
Yes, go, Colin, go.
So, do you guys think this is the end of the story?
No.
Well, the problem is that the reason why we are.
Matteo knows what I'm talking about.
No, repeat. Sorry.
No, I mean, you posted about an article there recently, and I read it, and it seems to have built a bit of momentum. It was in Tudor Sport there this morning. Marca said that they had found out that UEFA offered the English teams money.
Mundo Deportivo, actually.
Sorry, Mundo Deportivo.
Actually, it's close to Florentino Perez and Real Madrid, but that's what they said. I think some promises were made. It's some kind of thing behind.
I think the reason why
you think it's like it's weird that all of a sudden, when the backlash, the Super League fell, okay, all of a sudden there is like an English investment fund that are willing to invest to finance UEFA for 30 billion euro in the next 10 years, seven next year. So all of a sudden they found the money. I found it weird, but okay.
It's straight up corruption. That's corrupt. Come on,
look, and since it's already 40 minutes, and since is interesting what Giulio said right here. Today, you know what happened today that Nomad is talking about, because it's too nice talking about really what happened. Is better like thinking about who should have happened. Today, the investigation about behind Suarez and Sam were done. Okay, you know how many Juventus how many Juventus members are being prosecuted by the Italian law?
Yeah,
0.
That's odd.
So 0. So it's like September, October, November, December, January, February. It's 7 months at least. Okay, that we keep hearing about Suarez and Juventus being relegated to Serie B because of that. Because supposedly we cheat on the Suarez exam. The Suarez is playing for Atletico Madrid, so I don't know what we.
That's why when I think it was 4 years ago when I read the first time about the Super League, and it was a rumor.
I read it for some 25 years.
No, I mean it was a rumor at the beginning, but since then I was super ecstatic and I was looking forward for it because first of all because of the Italian Federation, you know, because they don't give us anything and they just suck everything they can out of us.
The Super League is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen right now. It's meant to happen, because if and what this is what Daniele said. If NFL has like 100 followers less than soccer, okay, but they make a product, you can just mention the Super Bowl. Okay, I live in and I follow American football, and they make it a product that is worth 10 times what the Champions League is worth right now, and soccer is 100 times the follower that NFL has. Maybe who taking care of the Champions League on the soccer, okay, and talking about Champions League because other than the World Cup, that is the Champions League, the other big event, okay. Maybe who's taking care of the Champions League is doing something wrong.
Yeah.
No? Maybe.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you have it's the biggest sport in the world, and you know, comparatively smaller sport has got similar numbers. That just doesn't add up. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous.
You know, what this situation brings up to us is that feeling that we are more sad or less happy because we trust even less right now in this situation, in the board members that rule soccer and football, for example. It's a difficult situation to face, but we are not that happy anymore. I heard fans complaining and thinking about it. This is about the time that I'm about to lose faith in football. It's so difficult. It's such a difficult situation to see. For example, Manchester City fans complaining about Nani. This was one of the biggest jokes possible in the world. They were like, I remember when Taksin Shinawatra bought the City. they bought players like Robinho, like Elano. That was, oh my, Adebayo, for example. My God.
Well, Champions League is UEFA is producing a product like Champions League that for the group stage as nobody has interest in that.
Yeah.
Nobody has
wait,
interest in
Matteo,
that.
but wait,
That's it.
wait, because their answer to the
Oh
Super
no,
League.
the new Champions League format actually is really meritocratic. Just to go back, is really bringing the soccer to the people, because Manchester United, who is sixth in like right now, Liverpool is sixth in Premier League right now. Yeah, because so right now West Ham is fifth. He's not gonna make the Champions League. Liverpool is sixth right now. He's gonna make the Champions League because they deserve to do it according to the new UCL format.
You know what can happen if you win, for example, 4 years in a row the Champions League, and in the next year you're like fifth. Okay, you reach the group or the league, but in the other season you can be relegated, and yet you'll be in the Champions League because your rank is so high. So
yeah, I don't know. I think there's more to come out about this. I read an article to the Juve there this morning, just about the contracts and the legality side of it. So all those clubs pulled out of the deal. We know that, but they signed contracts. So I mean, I think the clause in the contract was basically if the money was produced, JP Morgan funded the whole thing. Then the contracts had to be, honored, but they've pulled out. But I think JP Morgan has said that the money's there, like the money was there. There was no issue with the money. So I think there's actually going to be quite a complex legal battle. Now, this isn't football related.
No. I know.
Without
we need to see who's going to enforce the rule. That's probably
guys.
the rule.
Without the English team, you cannot do anything.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can't do it.
But Colin was saying
that's why they raised Boris Johnson as the savior of the situation.
Colin was saying,
Boris Johnson did nothing.
Maybe the English team could see some legal action against them. The issue is that who's going to enforce that sanction on them, and you need to go to like civil, I guess, European. Yeah. So, but. It's really more complicated.
It certainly wasn't. Sorry.
No, go on.
Well, it certainly wasn't Boris Johnson anyway. That fella, my God. I mean, he's just I don't think nobody respects that guy. So
so right now your Champions League is so meritocratic, and maybe Galway from Ireland that can win it, right? It can happen. So right now,
maybe.
So why not? I can think about it, because if you think about the last 20 Champions League, they were winning by 4 teams, I think, or 5 teams. I don't remember. The last 20 Serie A was winning by 3 teams. Okay, so right now when Juventus or Milan or Inter playing Crotone, Benevento or Torino, right now there is not like an economic power from the Juventus Inter Milan. It's already there. So what's gonna change?
Nothing.
That's how they made the Champions League more interesting, in their mind. That's how they make it
here a couple of weeks ago, everybody was talking about Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, what a wonderful game. We should watch more of the game. They were trying to do that.
Yeah.
They were trying to do that.
They're just trying to increase the amount of games so they can make more money. But I mean, we know that the increased amount of money that would have been in the ecosystem with the Super League is only because UEFA was cut out. That means UEFA have been pocketing money left, right, and center. I mean,
yep.
So where the hell is the money going? Like, I mean, are they giving it to grassroots football, the football of the people? Is that it?
We want more Pacos de Ferreira against Apollon Limassol. That's a game really people is going to watch right now. So Bate Borisov against Ferencváros. That's like something that's gonna keep me up like in the night or like early in the day to watch. So, but okay. So this is what you wear. So, but hopefully tomorrow nobody's gonna come see and say, "Oh, well, soccer is boring." Dude, they never trying to make a revolution. You said you want. This is what you want. At least don't complain right now.
I will say that's what you deserve for arguing against the Super League. No.
And maybe the Super League was not the perfect product. It could have make it better, of course. But
guys, beside you're pro or against Super League, that's a separate conversation that we can have. You know, the way they should do it and everything, the regulation, the rules, everything. But here, the real problem is not the Super League, true or false. Here, the problem is the reaction against Agnelli because of the Super League. That's the real problem, because to me it only shows what we have been saying for a few months already, that we are surrounded. You know, it's not that now we have a better relationship with UEFA. It was already shitty, the relationship, our relationship with UEFA. That's why the famous Swiss politically correct style came out with the press conference of Seferin using the words that he used while he was talking about Agnelli, because the problems were already there. We are surrounded. So don't make mistake and think that now our situation with UEFA is getting worse because of Agnelli, because it was already a shitty relation.
I think that's a fair point, Andrea. I've seen a lot of people say that, or very concerned that we're going to bring more heat upon us online, and it's just it can't get any worse.
It was already there.
Yeah, there's nothing to lose. Nothing to lose at all.
With Porto was the last example, guys. We got out with the last example of how they treat us. That's the situation right now. That's
it cannot be worse than that, you think, right?
It cannot be worse than that.
I was afraid they're gonna force like a ban on us.
I mean, they can do that, but what's the right?
I don't think they can't. They can't. Like, it's unlawful.
That's
they cannot. They cannot. They cannot.
They can't do that.
Isn't it the soccer? Isn't it the competition of the people? So
okay, sorry.
I mean,
people like this.
If we get if we get to the fourth spot, if we get to the first spot of Italian campionato, Italian league, that's the regulation. So, what do you want?
Imagine if Juve got to the first next year and then just said, "Fuck you, we don't want to be in the Champions League."
Even the financial fair play agreement was a rule, but it was a rule just for some people.
I think it's the president of the European Club Association.
No, come on, Daniel. Don't be so negative now. Don't be like me today, Daniel. Please, don't be like me today. Okay, so let me go check because I know the Florentino Perez is live right now, and I'm gonna catch up for what he's saying right now. Is Andrea, since you are the GOAT of this show and everybody's tuning in just to watch you and and nobody want to get this man over here wrong, okay? And the one of it wait on the other side. Okay, Tiago. Okay, Tiago. Andrea, you have something to say?
I'm looking forward for Mr. Ceferin to lose his job. That's
you know that there's somebody that's not that is impossible to happen.
But that's why I was telling you that the famous Swiss politically correct style. Where was that? When was that? When the chief of UEFA was talking in the press conference?
No, okay. So
it's unacceptable. It's
friend of the
unacceptable.
Friend of the show, Guido Vaciago said this is just the beginning of the game. So I guess we're gonna see.
That's what I think as well. I said it to friends last night. This is not like there is no way that Florentino Perez.
Andrea, I want more than 10 for you because you are the go to the show.
Un presidente, c'è solo un presidente.
Un presidente.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only one.
C'è solo un presidente. Guys.
C'è free.
No,
Sì.
Romania
Very fun.
Ti rispondi in italiano, ti rispondi.
Ti
faccio la rima.
It's a president and nothing.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I guess we're gonna be here on Friday. Maybe, hopefully, we're gonna have a surprise. We have no idea. Thanks for calling. Thank for the guy from Brazil over there, and thank to the goat.
E forza Juve.
Beautiful.